Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. Well, EKU has announced another new program for students, and an Alabama man is arrested after a chase in southern Kentucky. We've got all the details on those stories, plus lots more right here on WBON TV Channel 9, Live at 5. But first, in our latest story of the day, we've been following the spontaneous outbreak of spirituality in the last couple of weeks at Asbury College. And last night, that spirit spread to Richmond. Monday night, approximately 300 college students, along with high school students, young adults, and adults too, gathered to worship in Eastern Kentucky University's Brock Auditorium. EKU Student Ministries planned an hour-long service, but that event lasted much longer than planned. There was music led by a praise band. They had Bible verses, and hundreds worshiped together at that extended service. Good to see that moving over in our direction. Well, following recent approval by the Education and Professional Standards Board, Eastern Kentucky University became the first public university in Kentucky to offer an Option 9 alternative route to teacher certification. Option 9 is a new alternative route to certification that allows a person to complete a bachelor's degree and initial teaching certification in 3 years while working in a non-teaching position in a school district. According to Kentucky Department of Education, EKU Option 9 expands the pipeline of aspiring educators and addresses teacher shortages in the Commonwealth in collaboration with multiple educational cooperatives. Students enrolled at EKU Option 9 will earn their bachelor's degree and initial certification in elementary education while working in a participating school district. Students will complete coursework online while also collaborating with other students and in classrooms to complete field experience and student teaching requirements. Local school districts and districts will assist in ensuring student success by providing necessary mentoring and support throughout the program. Good news for that teacher shortage. Well, prom season is quickly approaching, and as exciting as the night is, it can also be one of the priciest events of the year for your high schooler. Madison County 4-H is giving people an opportunity to have that special night without that daunting price tag. With more on the story, here's Abby Briggs.
Prom season can get very expensive, and 4-H is looking. Several smiles took place last night at the 4-H Extension office, where staff gathered over 200 dresses to give out during their annual prom dress giveaway from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Prom season can get very expensive, and 4-H is looking out for the local community with free prom dresses and accessories for Madison County students. Students and family members gathered to look through dresses, shoes, purses, and various other accessories to prepare for the big night. All dresses were sourced through donations and ranged from several colors, styles, and sizes so that anyone looking for a dress could find the one that they loved. Several people that got dresses in the previous year brought back their gowns to donate or trade for a new and special dress for this year's prom season. This event began last year when the 4-H office noticed a need in the community for dresses and accessories, and we're excited to continue the tradition in 2023. Each Madison County student could take a maximum of one dress and try on their special outfit to make sure everything looked perfect for their big night. This 4-H program is part of the Kentucky Cooperative Extension, whose mission is to make a positive difference in the lives of Kentuckians through non-formal education. 4-H hopes to provide positive youth development and experiences, including belonging, mastery, independence, and generosity. 4-H wants to empower youth to reach their full potential, working and learning in partnership with caring adults. To those that may not have been able to attend the free prom dress giveaway, do not worry. Just contact the 4-H Extension office at 859-623-4072 or visit their website at madison.ca.uky.edu. However, they will only be giving out prom dresses while supplies last, so don't wait to make the call and make your prom night special. For WBON TV, I'm Abby Briggs.
Thanks, Abby, for that story. Well, a man has been charged with attempted murder following a dangerous chase Sunday in Williamsburg. An officer with the Williamsburg Police Department received a call about two men fighting at the Grumpy's BP, with one pulling the gun on the other. According to the arrest citation, when police arrived, they discovered Torrey D. Lofton, 21, of Montgomery, Alabama, inside of a vehicle. When officers approached Lofton, he sped away, nearly hitting an officer in front of the vehicle. While leaving the parking lot, he collided with a blue SUV carrying two adults and three juveniles. Lofton then drove onto northbound I-75, where he threw a firearm out the window of that vehicle, which was later recovered by authorities. According to that citation, Lofton was admitted to stealing the gun and smoking marijuana earlier in the day. After being arrested, police reported finding marijuana and THC gummy packs in that vehicle. Lofton was booked into the Whitley County Detention Center, and he is being held on a $75,000 cash bond. Well, most of us still have our older emergency alert radios that were issued by Madison County Emergency Management and the CSEP program several years ago, but something new is on the way. Starting this Monday, February the 27th, brand new emergency alert receivers will be shipped to all Madison County residents and businesses. The new Cutter unit is quiet, smaller, and called an FM alert, or Alert FM. The new units not only will alert you to severe weather in the area, but of course any chemical emergencies at the Army Depot chemical stockpile. Remember to keep your units at the location it was originally shipped to, because they will only work in the zone they are programmed for. As for the thousands of older units in the Madison County, those are earmarked for recycling, and there are a few drop-off points around the county that you can bring in those older units to, including the Madison County Emergency Operations Center, that's on Keeneland Drive, the Madison County Fire Department in Richmond, both the Madison County Road Department locations in Richmond and south in Berea at the Berea Municipal Utilities. Remember, Madison County residents can expect to start seeing these new Alert FM units arriving starting first of next week. For more information, you can visit the Madison County Emergency Management website and also their social media pages. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got weather, we've got sports, we've got lots more news right here, live at 5.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
If you've dreamed of a job where you can help keep your family and community safe while planning for the future, then you need to check out the Fayette County Detention Center.
We're starting out $20 an hour. We have 8 paid holidays, 120 hours of sick time and vacation time a year. When you work a holiday, you actually make double pay. Our retirement is at 25 years. If you start out at 21, you'll be fully retired at 46, 25, fully retired at 50. Fayette County Detention Center is an amazing place to work.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Road Tribe.
Now is the perfect time to apply for seasonal positions with Richmond Parks and Rec. Positions include Adventure Falls manager and workers, Paradise Cove managers and workers for the front desk and concessions, summer camp director and workers, umpires and scorekeepers for the adult softball season, and seasonal maintenance. Positions are also available for lifeguarding. To apply for those positions, email hiring@bluegrasspools.com. For our other positions, visit richmond.ky.us or find Parks and Rec on social media at Richmond KY Parks.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. If I could have ordered up the weather, I think I might have chosen today, but it looks like it's going to get even warmer for tomorrow, so maybe I'll save that for tomorrow. We've got Susie Martin in the Weather Center. She's going to let us know exactly how warm it's going to get over the next couple of days.
Thank you so much, Gwendolyn, from the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Susie Martin, and we're tracking a powerful storm that's going to affect millions of Americans. And fortunately, here in Kentucky, we're kind of dodging the worst of it in terms of winter weather. But what's interesting is the warmth that's going to be building out ahead of this. Record territory for us with breezy conditions, and then rain will become an issue as we look into our Wednesday night. Now, tonight, we've got some cloudier conditions, maybe a few sprinkles possible, but we really do have a significant warm up here as a warm front extends across the region. We'll be tracking breezier conditions, that south flow cranking up the temperatures. Rain and thunder threats will mainly be to the north during the day on our Wednesday, but as that system approaches, we'll start to see that rain building back in here into our Wednesday night, which is the best potential for showers at this point. Now, we've got a combination of sunshine and cloud cover, but then we start to see the showers moving in here for Wednesday night into Thursday. Scattered activities, you can see some areas of heavy precipitation cannot be ruled out, but it certainly doesn't look like the worst of the storm. In fact, severe weather isn't even a huge factor for us. Again, temperatures are one of our big headlines. We will be getting down into the 40s for tonight, 45 for Irvin. We've got Berea down to 47, high temperatures in the upper 70s for tomorrow. And this is going to be record breaking by quite a bit. In fact, the record to beat is 70 degrees from the nearest climate station in Lexington. So we are definitely looking at some unseasonable warmth as temperatures are going to be running nearly 30 degrees above the average. Impressive, to say the least. Note how the winds will be cranking up as well. The direction of the wind coming out of the south and those wind gusts nearing 40 miles per hour across the region. So it's going to be quite a windy scene here. Here's our extended forecast. Showers again Wednesday night into Thursday. Then the cold front hits, and it's going to be a big difference with Friday's high at just 48 degrees. But a recovery into the weekend. Back to you.
Thanks, Susie. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, Marlon Ball's attorney filed a lawsuit against the Fayette County Board of Education. This is a story we've been following here at WBON Channel 9 for a couple of months now. The Fayette County Public School Superintendent Dr. Demetrius Liggins, Chief School Leadership Officer of High Schools James McMillan, and FCPS spokesperson Lisa Defendall were also included in that lawsuit that was filed Tuesday morning. The lawsuit alleges false light, retaliation, and violation of KRS 344, breach of contract, defamation, invasion of seclusion, and punitive damages. Our media partner, LEX18, contacted the district, Dr. Liggins, McMillan, and Defendall to see if they have any comments on that lawsuit or if anyone would be available to comment. The response that they received was, "We cannot comment on pending litigation." Ball has been on the administrative leave since November 2022 when Dunbar Athletic Director Jason Howell died. The following day, Defendall issued a press release confirming Howell's death before announcing Ball's suspension in the following paragraph of the same release. Ball was placed on leave due to concerns raised by members of the Dunbar staff. That's according to the release. Lexington NAACP chapter issued a statement last week in response to allegations made by Dunbar staff members who referred to Ball as a bully. The NAACP is still raising concerns about this situation, including whether the district's email was a spark that started the rumors of the unfairly tying this principal to the death of the athletic director. The act of placing the principal on administrative leave and the ensuing investigation of alleged misconduct should have been in a more private and dignified manner, the group continued. The death of Dunbar's athletic director in November 2022 was investigated as a suicide by the Fayette County coroner Gary Ginn. Ball was appointed as principal in 2022. On another story we've been following here at WBON TV Channel 9, a fifth suspect has been charged in connection with a stabbing death in Bath County. Donald R. Puckett, 46, of Sharpsburg, Kentucky, is charged with murder in the February 10th stabbing death of 41-year-old Christopher Bussell, according to an arrest citation. On February 11th, officials were called to a yard near the intersection of US 60 High Street and Sudeth Street in Owingsville, where Bussell was discovered dead. An autopsy revealed that Bussell died as a result of multiple stab wounds. According to the citation, Puckett was arrested on February the 15th. Shannon McCarty, 20, Priscilla Hunt, 42, Jocelyn Brooks, 18, and Crystal Harden are the other 4 people charged in that case. The investigation is being handled by the Kentucky State Police. Well, the 5th annual Grower Buyer Meetup free regional workshop begins Friday in Pineville. This event is a great opportunity for Kentucky farm families to interact with one another and cultivate relationships with potential buyers. Commissioner of Agriculture, Dr. Ryan Quarles, said developing these relationships strengthens our agricultural community and those who rely on them. The 5th annual Grower Buyer Meetup is a free regional workshop focused on growers, buyers, and distributors that have operations in eastern Kentucky. The meetup will include buyers of Kentucky produce ranging across restaurants, institutions, and distributors. You can get complete details on how to register for this free event and all the specifics on the story up now on our website, WBONTV.com. With that, we're going to take another break. We've got more news and we've got sports coming up right after this.
The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program works to protect our waterways from pollution and to help citizens with stormwater runoff and flooding. Stormwater is the rain and snow that runs off rooftops, roads, sidewalks, and other surfaces that cannot absorb water, which affects water quality. The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program is dedicated to helping its citizens understand what stormwater is and its impacts on our watersheds and waterways. For more info, visit buildrichmondky.com and click on the Stormwater tab.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Well, tonight is night number 2 of the 44th District Tournament live here on WBON TV. With a recap of last night's games and a preview of the 2 games tonight, let's send it back down to EKU with Michael and Dawson.
That's right, Graham. We are back here at EKU for night number 2 of the 44th District Tournament. Michael Watkins, Dawson Rowe here with you for today's sports segment. And Dawson, last night it began as an exciting night, but what we thought would happen, Madison Central, top team in the state on the boys' side, one of the top 25 teams. On the girls' side, one of the top teams in the region, and they showed why and just how good they were with those big wins last night over the model girls and boys.
Well, the Central girls are in the 11th region second RPI, and Central, they've lost a lot, but they're still pretty high up because they've had a really good schedule. So they were battle tested on both ends, and it showed last night. They played a model team that was fighting hard but just couldn't match up to the talent on the court for Madison Central.
Yeah, the athleticism, which we talked about during the sports segment yesterday and during each pregame show, really showed throughout that contest yesterday in both the girls and boys games. Tonight should be much better games, even though on the boys' side, Southern probably still a heavy favorite against Berea.
Yeah.
On the girls' side, that game back on January 27th came down to the wire. Southern down by 3 in the final moments, took a 2-point shot as they're working on the lights here.
Ooh, nice.
But Southern down by 3 with about 3 or 4 seconds to go, shot a 2 and ended up losing by 1. Didn't try to go for the tie. So that game, listen, there's a lot of emotional ties to that game with the Chesney Lovin stuff that's still going on.
Big time game.
So, yeah, that game tonight, a lot of emotional things that could take place in that first round matchup. I would expect another one coming down to the wire in that first contest, the girls' game at 6:30.
Man, I'm glad we got that one as the first one because it's just going to be off the bat, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
And then we get the boys where Berea is going to be, again, fighting for their season like Model was last night. So I'm excited to see what are they going to pull out and what's Southern going to do tonight. Will they play a little bit like Central last night with some bench guys and maybe preparation for Friday night's district championship?
Since 1998, Berea has beaten Southern twice. The last time back in 2011. Can they do it again tonight? That's on the boys' side. The girls' side, I would expect a close game. We'll see what happens. Our coverage going to begin at 6 p.m. tonight. So if you're watching the newscast, wherever you're watching the news, you can find our coverage of the 44th District Tournament first round coming up tonight at 6 p.m. Now, we're also going to be on radio, WEKY, 192.5 and 103.5 CBS Sports Radio. Those are the radio stations you can find the coverage of the high school basketball games tonight here in the 44th District. We also have live coverage of the 56th District Tournament featuring Lee, Estill, Owsley, and Powell counties. Those games are airing on 100.7 The Coyote tonight with the boys' games taking place over there in that district. So a lot of fun tonight, Dawson, here in the first round of the district tournaments. Madison Central girls and the Madison Central boys awaiting whoever wins these games tonight.
Well, like you said, the girls, who knows, boys may lean a little bit more towards Southern, but hey, Berea, we don't know they can come out with. I'm just worried they're really young, but this is also going to be a great experience for them, getting to play a really good team in Southern, crosstown rival, and they get to play on a court like this, which Berea doesn't get to play on bigger courts like this as much, with being a smaller school and a smaller gym. So this is going to be great for the future, regardless of the outcome tonight.
Tune in tonight, folks, 6 p.m. Our pregame coverage tip-off at 6:30 for the girls' game. The boys' game to follow. Before we go back over to Grant, let's step aside for a quick commercial break here on the WBON TV Live at 5 newscast, where every local story starts here.
WBON TV 9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV 9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV 9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel. Available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
This is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Oh, welcome back to Live at 5. Well, this weekend, or I'm sorry, not this weekend, but coming up, the Goodwill Industries of Kentucky is going to be offering an expungement clinic. An expungement is a record of how criminal convictions are erased, destroyed, and or sealed from a state record. An expungement order directs the court to treat the criminal as if the conviction had never occurred, essentially removing it from the defendant's criminal record. Goodwill is focused on providing legal and financial assistance to participants because of the barriers an individual's background can have on securing stable employment, housing, and other basic needs. This clinic is going to happen March 14th. It's going to be from 9 to 11 a.m. at 4460 Kit Carson Drive in Richmond. It will be capped at 50 participants, so you need to go ahead and sign up now to RSVP. You can go to goodwillky.org/expungements. No walk-ins will be admitted the day of the clinic. And for more information, you can call 877-309-0262. Out-of-state charges will be unable to be expunged at the time. There's also going to be a raffle and prizes available at that Goodwill Industries of Kentucky expungement clinic. More fun things to do this weekend. The weekend is the Leeds Center for the Art in Winchester will be hosting a production of Peter and the Starcatcher. That's going to be Friday through Sunday. The show follows the story of a young orphan as him and his shipmates are shipped off to a distant island ruled by an evil king. The Friday and Saturday shows will be at 7:30 with a matinee show Sunday at 2:30. For more information and to purchase tickets, you can visit the website at leedscenter.org. And that's it for another Live at 5. Thanks so much for joining us today on behalf of all of us here at WBON TV Channel 9. Have a wonderful afternoon. Don't forget about those basketball games tonight. I'll see you right back here tomorrow, Live at 5.